Why am I not getting... Why am I not getting glass back with Silk Touch? Well, that's not good. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to this episode of Season 2 here on the Hope Springs server. I am Joe BB3 from Joe BB3 Games, and I'd like to welcome you back. That wasn't so good, but I'll tell you what, it's been a while since I've done an episode. I've been having problems with my computer. Windows 10 and Fraps and Sony Movie Maker Platinum or Movie Studio Platinum don't play well together. I keep getting crashes, and it's really fun making these episodes. I really enjoy it, but then it ceases to be fun when every time I go to render the video, it crashes. I mean, it doesn't even just crash a little. It crashes a lot. It crashes my entire system, and I have to start all over again 5 or 6 times. I've been trying to get with Sony to figure out what's wrong, but they're no help. Hopefully it's just something in Windows 10. It'll be fixed eventually, and things will get better, but on we go. You know, you just have to persevere. You have to make it through the trials in life, and this is one of them. Just a small one, a little bump in the road, but I'll get through it. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to hop out to a redstone testing world, because remember last episode, we showed you the potions room that I'm making downstairs, and I want to show you something that I invented, and I think it's really cool. So let's, I did show you the one, modification of the Ethos potion brewing area, but I've got another one that I want to show you. So let's pop out there real quick, and we'll see what we've got. See you in a second. All right, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. If you remember last episode, I showed you this. It is the potion brewer that I may be slotting into my world, but I wanted to try something different, something that I've never seen, and I did it over here. Oh yeah, look at this. This thing is fantastic. You got this little dial here, and then you pick whatever ingredient you want to put into the potion, right? Say I want pufferfish because I'm going to make water breathing potions. I want it the long one. All right, I do that. I can come up here and I can make sure that my ingredients are full if I want to. Right there. Fantastic. And then I come through this door here. Make sure that my pufferfish light is not on, because if it was on, it would mean that that ingredient is empty. And then over here, you can have a continuous run or a single run, right? So I've made some over here. So I've got, let's see, got one line and one. I just want to do a single run. I push the button, and I wait, and you sit there. It's the same workings as the other one. I'll show you how I did it in a second. But the bottles fill up. It takes a while for the bottles to fill up because the ingredients have to travel for a little while. But the bottles fill up. And we'll speed this up real quick just so you can see the potion brew. And we'll be right back. All right, there you see. It went through one full cycle, and it made one set of potions. If I had flipped the switch, it just would have started another set of potions. And I think this came out fantastic. I mean, I love creating new stuff. This is my my potion brewing stand, the one that makes it so that the bottles come in as you brew them and doesn't leave bottles there like the Etho brewing system. It's really easy. Basically, it's just the hopper that comes off the top. You run a comparator out, a little L shape here, and down one step with redstone on it, into a repeater, into a torch, and there's another repeater there locking out that bottom hopper. This torch locks out the bottle hopper and only lets bottles through when they need to go through. And this is just for 1.9 reasons to put blaze rods in there, blaze rods. And this portion here is the trigger, right? So down here you can see I have a piece of redstone, 2 pieces of redstone actually. One goes underneath a switch back there. That one goes to the button, comes out here into a repeater which pops up this piston and lets this signal through. When this signal goes through, this thing here, once the bottles start to fill in, this turns off, right? So it only lets one pulse through. So if you come over here, you have to extend it a little bit. It comes out here, up here, points into whichever one's selected. I'll show you the selector in a second, but whichever ingredient you have selected, this block pops up. And when the redstone signal comes through here, it goes 1 tick for the repeater and spits out an ingredient. Then the signal comes down here and it hits this little decoder right here, which does your secondary ingredients, right? So just like the other one, it's on a tick delay. The spider eye will go first, and then the redstone, then the glowstone, then the gunpowder, and then finally, to follow it up, the very last thing that goes in is your nether wart, right? So I have this on 1 tick, right? So because it doesn't have to be real quick, and I'll show you. It can be the same tick as this one, and I'll show you why. All right, so this one goes, then this one goes, or this one or this one, because you only want one or the other. You'll never have redstone and glowstone in a potion, because it messes it up. And then your splash potion one in there. So you can use 2 of these, or the second tick for both of the redstone and the glowstone. So yeah, and what happens is on the first tick it ejects a spider eye if you have it, and an ingredient. But the ingredient goes into the hopper chain first, because the spider eye has to come down here, around here like this. So it's okay, it's never going to mingle. They'll go in the correct order. And then the tick after that, it puts either your redstone or your glowstone. Tick after that, it puts in the gunpowder if you select it. And then the tick after that, it will kick up a nether wart. And the nether wart is the last thing to come over here, down into these hoppers. Now in this hopper here, you have 11, 11, 11, and 12. You have 45 things over here. It has to be 45. All right. So you put 12, 11, 11, 11 of anything that doesn't normally go into a potion. That way they'll sit in this hopper and they'll never drop down into the potion stand. And you only have 1 slot open here for ingredients. And that's how it chooses which one goes first. It's how fast, which order they came through the hopper chain. And it makes your potions. And when it's done the potion, that last piece of nether wart drops out of this hopper and down into the stand, right? When it does that, this comparator goes off, or stops being energized. Stops being energized. It turns on this torch and it resets everything. It lets the bottles out and it holds the bottles there for the next time around. This is energized when it's running. Whenever there's something in there, this is energized, which basically locks out the bottom hopper so the bottles don't just pull straight through, and turns off this torch so that you can turn on and off the mechanism. But it works really, really good. I'm not going to do a tutorial on this. I just brought you in to show it to you because I really like it, but it's a little big. It's bigger than I want. I'm not a real big potions user, but it's very versatile. It does a great job, and I'm pretty proud of it. Maybe I will use it. I don't know. It sure is big. I didn't compact it or anything. If one of these droppers is empty, this comparator will light, which will or this comparator will go off, which will light this torch, which will go through this. I put a comparator here, but it should be a repeater, which energizes this light and lets you know that the thing is empty. I was going to try and stop the whole mechanism when the thing is empty, but I guess I could really do that now, couldn't I? I could, like, put another one of the piston things that if something's wrong, it pops a piston up and it stops everything. Or if this is full, I could actually stop it now by popping up a piston right here. I may not do that. Probably won't do that. But this is pretty neat. It works really well, and I like it a lot. All right, let's get back to Hope Springs and continue on with the episode. I just wanted to come in and show you this real quick. We'll see you there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I think we have an issue in Minecraft 1.9. I think we have a duplication glitch. I was just walking by my sugarcane farm, and I noticed this. Okay, so let's pop back here. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3 back. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go in here. Good. Let's replant that. So all these blocks are fine, right? This one shouldn't be here, obviously. But these blocks don't exist. So I have a feeling, I've already done this once, but I have a feeling if I activate this, this is going to push yet further out, and it's going to duplicate that andesite. So if I break this, fantastic. That sets them out. That brings them back. I bet you it duplicates those blocks. This is, you know what? This may have happened during one of the snapshots and they may have fixed it and I just didn't see it. So let me clean this. Oh, no. What am I? Silk Touch. Why am I not getting glass back with Silk Touch? Well, that's not good. Silk Touch, no glass. Fortune, maybe? No glass. Sword? No glass. Axe? No glass. Shovel? No glass. We have problems with 1.9, folks. This is really, really weird. I don't know what to say about it. I'm going to go inside and do this so I don't mess everything up. Oh, are those falling into the water? What is going on here? I'm not getting any blocks, folks. No blocks at all. I wonder if I've disconnected from the server. Oh, man. I bet you I've disconnected from the server. Well. I'm going to log off, log back on, So, well, I got some blocks. Oh, you know what? Maybe they were phantom blocks because of the glitch. Kind of like phantom blocks. Yeah, look, I'm getting blocks. They must... That is really weird. Really, really weird. I've got to go and replace this glass, but I thought I'd bring you back and show you that. Let me make sure it doesn't do it again. That had to be a snapshot thing. Those snapshots were the worst. All right, let's go back out here. Yep, everything seems to be back in working order. All right, well, I thought I'd just bring you back and show you that real quick. That was really, really weird. See you in a bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I had a lot of problems with recording, so I've gotten a lot done. So instead of worrying about all the footage that I lost, I'm just going to take you through the stuff that I've done. All right, so you notice we're outside here because, there we go, because I'm getting ready to start developing out here on the hillside. Not quite ready yet, but the stairway is going to be here. And you can see I've extended the causeway quite a bit from the entrance over there. I have a brand new stable area here, just something small, just so that I can get in, get on my super horse, which this isn't my super horse. This is my super horse. Get on my super horse. Oh, I missed it. I missed it again. There we go. About 4.5 block high jumper. Fantastic. But I can get on my super horse and get him out of here, but he can't get up by himself. Fantastic. All right, so I've put a platform in over here for the AFK area. You just come on over, go on up, and I extended the platform out this way some so that when you free fall, you fall into the water here and not onto the concrete there. Always a good thing. All right, so let's come on down here. I'm going to leave the reason you're here for last, the potion smelter, and show you just one or two other things that I did before I show you the potions area. All right, come on up here. I've cleaned up this area up here. All the garbage is gone. Now it looks nice and tidy. I added my my pop-up enchanting area. Step on the pressure plate. The books go up. Step on the pressure plate. Or get off the pressure plate, books go down. These are still whatchamajiggers here. They're still furnaces. But that is going to change next episode. You can see I've added a bigger map up here. And it shows the new causeway and the new horse stables and everything. So that's a bonus. Anything else up here? Nope. Nothing that won't spoil it for next episode. So let's go ahead and down here. And you can see over here. I can't remember if I showed this off, but I'm going to show it off again. I've finished the netherwort farm. It's just a washout one. There's 2 lines of hoppers under the edges here because when you wash it, sometimes they shoot way out. Let me show you. All right, so we click that. See how far they jumped out? Well, there's 2 lines of hoppers to catch them all. Oh, great, it's raining. And when it's done, you turn it off, and the blocks go in front of the water, and you're good to go. Let's come on over here. You can see I have completely done the smelter, and it's been so long since I've recorded that I can't remember what I've showed you, but it works 100% perfect all the time. Well, I don't know about that, but it works 100% perfect most of the time. Come out here. This is basically modular, okay? So you have the potions brewing module. You have the primary ingredients module. Then you have the secondary ingredients module. and they are all run off of this. That's just insane. I'm gonna run and sleep real quick. I have people on the server. You'd figure they would sleep and turn that lightning off. Alright. Fantastic. Lightning gone. Come on down here. Go back. Alright. Oh well. Anyway, the initiator is the button, right, which is part of the potions module. When you push the start button, there's a sticky piston under here. It's going to push this block up, allowing this signal sitting here to go through and start the process. All right, it's going to come here and split. It's going to go immediately this way through a couple of repeaters, and then it's going to delay all these repeaters before it gets to the secondary ingredients. That's just so that they make it into the potions in the correct timing. Over here, I'm going to show you this because this is really cool. It is what makes that arrow, the selector, work, right? It's really easy. It's just 3 comparators and some redstone and redstone torches. Comparator coming out from behind the block that the arrow is on in the item frame, going into a piece of redstone. Redstone goes up a level and into a comparator. It also goes up a level in between the 2 comparators, and then there's a redstone torch behind this comparator in subtract mode. What this does is it lights one of these torches here, depending on where the arrow is pointed. It's a 8 position selector. So that's how that works. And when you pick an ingredient, that redstone torch causes a block to pop up. This is the only block that's popped up, so this is the ingredient that's going to go when the signal comes through here and tries to dispense one of the ingredients, right? It can't, these ones can't reach it because there's no block. There's a block here. The power goes through, dispenses the ingredient up into the hopper chain, and then it goes down and into the potion stand. And then after that happens, this comes all the way down here and comes up here. And I've set the delays on these so that the secondary ingredients, you have the selector switches out front, which pushes up a block. Whichever block is pushed up, if any, its ingredient will be pushed out in a certain sequence. It goes redstone or glowstone, then the gunpowder, then the fermented spider eye, and always a piece of netherwort. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this thing a whirl. Alright, so let's do a... Alright, it's pointed up here. Let's do a night vision potion, 8 minutes. Right? I want the redstone, so I flip it down. This light is on, so there are bottles in the system. And you come over here, and you push the button. As soon as the primary ingredient makes its way over, the bottles will populate. Doot, doot, doot. Good. And the netherwort starts to brew, and the primary ingredient is here. Now stacked up behind here is the redstone and the next netherwort, right? So in the hopper above there's the redstone dropping down into the hopper because the carrot is now smelting. Fantastic. You can see I have a certain number of things up here. It's 25 items in here. I've spread them out. I guess you could do like 22 and 1 and 1 and 1. It doesn't matter as long as there's 25. That helps the comparator do its job back there. And I have some signage, main ingredients, the bottle low indicator, and the modifier ingredients. And it tells you how to run it here. This should be just about done. the bottles unpopulate when the next nether wart drops down there, and the thing's ready to go again. You can see we have successfully brewed Potion of Night Vision, 8 minutes. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I've cleaned up the wall here. I don't know if I mean, there's a lot going on here. I kind of wish I had pushed this back like 4 or 5 blocks and then just put a door here on a good wall, because it kind of, I don't know. I like the way this came out. I don't mind this at all. This is fantastic. But there's a lot of stuff going on over there, and this room was really, really cool. And it still is really, really cool, but it probably would look better if that wasn't just like that. Maybe one day I'll get around to, but that's a lot of stuff to fix to push that back like 5 or 6 blocks back here so that I could put a wall and a door. But yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The brand new potion smelter in the rain with the lightning and the thunder. Oh man. But I'm very, very proud of this. It's just insane on this server sometimes. We have the whole one-person sleeping thing, but no one fixed it to the newer one that that forgets lightning and thunder, you know. So lightning and thunder is an awful lot. Maybe one day we'll get that. I don't even know where the command blocks are, so I can't do it, but someone could. But yeah, everything's starting to shape up. I have a couple more projects over here. Let's see what we got. Nether Hall's done. Proper base entrance is done. Topside we're going to be doing soon. This is optional. It was just something I had thought of. Villager trading post, possibly. Trash can is done. I should really fix that. Mob farm, I'm not sure if we're going to put out here. Flower farm, not sure. Wool farm, not sure. Because this is, I think these will go. The wool farm, flower farm, the villager trading posts are all going to go topside. This is the potions brewing area, and it's got a lot of storage for the potions brewing area. Mostly my stuff, but that's the stuff over there that's the cool stuff. Alright, and yeah, we've got a bunch of this stuff done. Overflow system, we kind of have done, but not really. Item sorter array, we may or may not do in here. And potion ingredients crafting area, we kind of have that done. I need to add some... no, we did do that. That's the mushrooms. So this area is almost done, which means we have to do 1 or 2 things in here, probably the next couple episodes. Then we'll be moving topside into the house overlooking the witch farm. And I'm really excited for it because I really want to put my house in there. And I think it's going to be a fantastic time, and I hope you join me for it. But if you like this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please consider clicking that subscribe or that like button down there. And please consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video and would like to be informed of my future content. Because I am JoeBB3 from JoeBB3 Games. And I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Ta.